Do the waggle dance. Waggle, 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 waggle. Got quite a few on this. And there is some Captain Brood. There we have it. Got her Dunsky. Man, she's gorgeous. Guys, we found our queen.
Finally.
See that? Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Mrs. Jake and Jake here at GD Honey Acres. We're really quick going to go through the hives, swap out feeders, and we're going to look in the top boxes to see if we got single eggs and how their progress is going. As you can see, Queen Sophia has a lot of population and they're bearding. I noticed that in the past couple days I'm actually starting to beard. So they're getting fairly warm. So I'm going to try to modify the inner cover a little bit. Put basically the top entrance in there so that way heat can escape so you can get good flow going. Alright, well, let's get doing this. We're not going to start with her first. We're going to do the other four first and save her for last. And in the process, we're probably going to do a full inspection on Sophia because we didn't see her the past 2 times we were in there, even though we're getting single eggs. And if we see her, we're going to catch her and we're going to mark her. Alright, we still got single eggs in Aduna, and they are finally starting to build out everywhere. There's a lot of capped food stores. So I'm pretty sure they got into a nectar flow, and that's why they weren't taking any feed down. With this last jar, they sure took it down. How's Dorothy doing, honey?
They're good. They're not on these 2 outside ones here, and it looks like not quite on these 3 outside ones here, but everything in between is getting built on. It's completely packed with food stores. I haven't gotten more than the one, but
Awesome. I've got eggs. Wherever there's no wet cells, it's got eggs in it. Even if they don't have it fully drawn out, there's eggs in it, it seems like.
This is heavy. This is all wet. Except for one area of brood there. And those are all capped, so I'm not sure single or not. We'll look at the next one, see what we see.
These are all wet. I am seeing single eggs still, so there's still single eggs in here in that drone brood.
Okay.
So where we're seeing a bunch of drone brood, they've got single eggs in it. There's a lot of capped worker brood on this other frame, it looked like. Rose finally looks like she has some population. But she's not the one we're interested in doing a deep inspection on. So we're just going to fly through her. Single eggs. Rose has single eggs. Real easy to spot that. They're finally starting to draw really well on the top. Good job, Rose. Single eggs. They're drawing on every single one.
Wow.
Every
Packed
single
that is.
Wow, good job, Rose.
Blanche.
I mean, Blanche. Yeah.
Blanche is completely packed. We might consider putting on some more, another box.
Well, we'll see how full they are comb-wise. If Rose keeps going the way she is, she will need another super in about a week. So Rose is doing good. She's got a lot of population. She's building on all frames now. There's still about 5 frames that aren't full drawn, but I imagine will be very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and close her back up.
This outside is completely food. This side is a mix.
Ooh, good pattern. Good worker brood there.
Yeah.
Still looking for single eggs. Haven't seen that yet.
No, because the only brood that I've seen so far is capped. Capped brood and food. And then let's look at this side a little closer. Awesome.
Blanche, Rose, Aduna, Dorothy all have single eggs.
They
So
had a bunch of comb that was bridging the gap between this frame and the one below it that has a lot of broke open larvae on it. So I'm sorry about that, but they're there.
awesome.
So I don't know. Should I continue with this? Keep looking.
Well, how's our comb? Like, are they all drawn? Because I don't want to add a super until at least
All right. Let me.
80% of that comb is drawn.
You took my knife tool.
It's over there. All right, while Mrs. Jake keeps working on that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on Sophia. Well, that's a great brood pattern. Holy cow. Blanche's close up. That way I can get some modifying done to this inner cover.
So this side is all wet. This side is, there's two bunches of brood, and then there in the middle is wet, kind of separating the two brood patterns.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I gotta bring you guys in to see this.
This is all wet. That's half wet. So
Look at all this. I don't know how well you guys could see that on the video, but she might be getting a super. All right. Let's get the camera up closer. Well, I modify the inner cover, Mrs. Jake.
Hold on.
After you're done putting Blanche back together, you think you can go ahead and go with our inspection?
Hold on. I'm trying to do mental math. It's not my strong point. So, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are fully drawn out. 2 that have one side fully drawn out, and they've got like half of the next side fully drawn out. And then we've got 3 that are not completely drawn out, but they're working on it. So,
Good.
do you
I'm glad the camera
think
got you there.
wait another couple of days then
So,
to add another?
What would you say our percentage of drawn out is then?
I don't know. I'm not good at math. That's why I told you what was going on so you could do it.
Can you tell me again?
We've got 5 fully drawn out
We got 5 fully drawn.
and 2 that are fully drawn on one side. So that's like 6 fully drawn.
We have 6 fully drawn?
And then several that are, the rest of them are like partially. They've been working on all of them.
So, what does your guts tell you we should do on this one?
Well, I don't know. My gut says that maybe we could give them another day, but
Okay.
we could just do it now since we're already in here.
Okay, well, I'm almost done modifying here. If you want to, if you feel like we should go ahead and put a super on, let's go grab another medium with 10 frames.
Do we want to put an excluder on it or continue to let them lay in there?
Well, I think we'll just continue to let them lay in it. If the queen chooses to. Okay, so what I did here is I went ahead and with the saw just cut it out a little bit in multiple lines. Grab my chisel here. Good sharp chisel. That way you don't need a hammer. And cut that out. Gave him another entrance here, and that'll also allow all that heat to escape. I would say grab 2 mediums, and we need 20 frames. Because they're gonna need a super.
Do we want the frames that had some stuff?
Yeah, let's go ahead and if we still have the frame with comb in it, let's grab them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with this inspection here. Well, there we go. Should I go ahead and modify Blanche? Or she has an exit up there.
Might as well.
All right, I'm gonna modify Blanche real quick, and then we'll get going on Sophia's inspection. All right, Mrs. Jake is grabbing our 2 medium supers with comb already drawn out. Hopefully we have enough frames for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on Miss Sophia here. Hey girls, we're gonna try to do a pretty decent inspection on them. Go ahead and get down from the edge. I know our queen is doing wonderful. I'm hoping these girls survive wintertime. Because then I would love to go ahead and split them. Well, we're mostly drawn over here. Looks like lots of food stores. Food stores over here. Set these out. This is full drawn frame. Sophia's being pretty chill. I love it. Oh yeah, fully drawn, all stores. So we're gonna go ahead and put the super on. I do believe. See, fully drawn, fully drawn. That's what we want to see. Sophia has turned into a huge powerhouse for us. And I didn't expect it. I honestly expected Aduna to, but Aduna's kind of gotten weak. It's got me wondering if maybe we shouldn't requeen. I'm not sure. They've only done a little bit on top. I'm still seeing single eggs there. All worker brood, loving it. Good. I really need to start looking to see if I can't find our queen, since I know she is getting up into this box. Not seeing her there. I know our queen is in here. I just wish we could get eyes on her. And just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and get my queen catcher ready. And that's sitting over there. So I'll be looking for the telltale signs of workers pinwheeling on the queen. Or it'd be nice if I just saw that blue dot that maybe I've been missing this entire time. Lots of good worker brood going on here. They're all pretty chill still. Great worker brood over here too. Still not seeing the queen. Now, this is the girl that we originally had a horrible time finding because she's just brown, straight up brown. So I know she's gonna be difficult. Ugh. They are very good at propolising. Okay, lots of single eggs. So obviously our queen is for sure in here. Single eggs, so she just laid them suckers. I'm not seeing the pinwheeling. I mean, there's a lot, just great patterns everywhere I look. Wonderful patterns. Got pollen still coming in, that's good. Go ahead and set this back down in here. Trying to be as gentle as I can just in case the queen is up here. I don't want to roll her. I would feel horrible if I rolled Queen Sophia, just because she's doing so well. I mean, I'd feel horrible if I did it to any of my queens. But a queen that's this strong right now, oh man, that's heavy. There we go. Great pattern. No queen on this side. Let's look over here to all this new comb. That's all wet. That is totally wet, which we were getting towards the outside, so I'm not entirely surprised. So they're storing here. And what's gonna happen, we put medium supers on these two. We're probably not gonna feed, especially if we do have 20 frames of drawn comb to put on them. We're definitely not feeding. Because I want those supers to be just straight up actual honey. Because what could be in here, it'll be nectar and such in these, but there's also that 1-to-1. Now if I remember looking, they only took in half of that jar. So I'm pretty sure they've hit a nectar flow. This is just completely packed. Completely packed. That makes me happy. That means we're gonna have some good food stores come wintertime. As long as we don't hit like a 4-week freaking rainy monsoon here. Because then they'll end up eating a lot of their food stores. We're definitely would have to get out here and feed. Kind of like we did that last video, feeding in the rain. I don't want to do that again. That was really wet. This is all 1-to-1 too. There's actually 1-to-1 on top of some pollen in here. So turning that into bee bread. This is all packed 1-to-1 too. So they are storing great. They're doing wonderful. I'm very proud of this hive. Sophia, you have become, I think, our #1. And I did go ahead and modify Blanche over there because they've been bearding a little bit as well. So we can get some of that heat to get out. They've almost got this drawn. We're drawn over here. And they're just packing it with nectar. Straight up nectar. This whole time I am looking for our queen. I'm hoping we find her. I really hope we do. I mean, there's lots of good worker brood. I think I saw some single eggs earlier. They're drawing this out really well too. No queenie on here. She's probably in the bottom box. Drawing that out. No pinwheels yet. They're doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the frames back where they were in this upper box, this upper brood chamber. And we're gonna move down into our second box, and through the magic of editing, we are now down in the bottom box. Gotta love that video editing. I mean, we went from the second box, boom, we're down at the bottom. All right, packed population. Let's get inspecting.
Try not to squish the sugar on the side.
All right, Mr. Jake is gonna go ahead and put the super on Blanche.
All right. Yep, because look at that.
They can't see it.
Oh, they can't. Well, I think it looks cool.
So I'm doing a full inspection here, looking for Miss Queenie, Queen Sophia. They're building so well. This is just packed food here, all food stores. There's our queen. Hey, I found her.
I want to see.
Let me get her on camera. The blue dot is still there.
Really?
Right there, you should be able to see that blue dot. Boom, we found our queen. So I'm not even gonna do any more inspecting. I might.
Want to see. Wait, I want to see.
All right, Mr. Jake. She's in the bottom middle.
Oh, yep.
Blue dot, plain as day. I don't know how we missed that all the other times.
Probably how she just went under a bunch of her fellows, her little workers and
Okay.
bees and whatever, and we couldn't see the back.
I'm gonna leave her alone over here. I'm gonna come over here now, and we're gonna just look for single eggs. See how she's doing laying, basically. I mean, she's obviously doing great. We want to see if we got brood patterns or if this is all food on the outside, like our top box was. All right, girls, you're gonna have to move. That's where I want my fingers. Get on out of there. All right, I'm gonna go grab some more drawn frames. Mrs. Jake will continue the inspection over here.
Oh, I will?
Yep.
What am I doing? I thought you were done.
I just make sure we got a good laying pattern.
Okay, I'm not sure where we left off. So he was over here. Ooh, they're getting mad. They don't like me. You just got used to the other guy. What are you doing? That's what I'm hearing. My head, but my hands and stuff. What side were you on?
Start on the right side. Queen's on the left.
Okay.
I don't want to squish her.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we're over here. Gotcha. Alright. I expect to see good things because we have seen good things so far. These are all wet cells, except for a little bit of bee bread. There is a lot of web cells and a little bit of brood. Looks like, and some single cells. Still doing awesome. A lot of really good brood going on here. Food around the edges. Hear that.
What?
A lot of bee bread going on this side. Along
Beautiful.
With the brood. Same going on this side. Mostly bee bread and brood. If you could smell this, oh, smells like, it literally smells like baking bread. I love it.
It's a beautiful smell.
Yeasty. It's my yeast affection. Not infection, affection. I have an affection for yeast.
Nice, that's all brand
Alright. There's some drone. Oh my goodness, look at all of that bee bread. Awesome. Looks like there's some empty cells here, probably hatched not too long ago. There isn't even any eggs in it, so I'm guessing she'll be making her way back over here soon. Or they will fill it with food. One way or the other, it'll be used.
Now we have all drawn frames in our top super on Blanche. That'll help them out immensely, and we are not going to feed Blanche anymore.
Okie dokie.
Unless we come in and we see issues where they need feed. Or if we have a crud ton of rain and they're starving.
There is a lot of bee bread on here too. Which is kind of cool. Some also some brood, not a lot. Same on this side. There's a lot of drone brood on this one actually, along with the bee bread and wet cells. There's some larvae that hasn't been capped yet. I am seeing a lot of capped brood, wet and bred food stores. With the light not directly overhead, it's kind of hard to see down in there with this home as dark as it is. I don't think I see anything in a few of these, so I'm guessing another population boom.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Where she hasn't quite gotten back over there yet. Ah. All right, girls. I'm busy. Another time.
we're probably good.
Oh yeah.
Is that, this one was the outside one?
Oh, what?
This one? Is this over here?
I don't know where you took it from.
Well, I mean, this is one that was already out, right?
Yeah.
So that it goes clear over here.
Oh, fine.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and close her up.
Without looking at the last ones.
Well, our queenie's on these three. She's on one of these three, so we're
Okay.
good. We're gonna close it up, put our super on. All right, Mrs. Jake, take it away.
What? Nah. You got this.
Okay, well, we went through and kind of did quick inspections on 4 out of 5 hives. We were looking for single eggs in the top brood chamber and seeing how well they were doing. We ended up deciding to put a full-blown super on top of Blanche here. And so since there's a super on there, we got 10 drawn frames of medium. So that means we're no longer feeding. They've got loads of food stores and they're still pulling it in. So we're not going to feed for now. We'll be checking and then in about a few days, really kind of going through doing a full inspection on these other 4 and seeing how well they're doing. I want to take a real good look at Aduna and seeing if we're missing something on her, because I don't know.
She's fallen behind a bit, kind of like Rose was a week or 2 ago.
It just has me nervous. I bet she's going to be fine. I saw single eggs where there was drawn comb in that top brood chamber, but I'm still nervous about it, but oh well. So we got super up here, super in Sophia, super on Sophia with 10 drawn frames of comb. So all they'll have to do is just pack that in. We did not exclude. So if our queen, if either of them want to come up here and lay eggs in there, they can. More population the better. I don't really care. Towards winter time or fall, they usually start condensing down. From what I've been reading and what I've talked with people, they'll start condensing down. They'll leave the top alone. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get a honey harvest this year, which would make me super excited.
Oh my gosh, he goes through honey like, God, I don't even know what. Like nothing else, really.
Yeah, those little bottle size deals of honey, we were buying like what?
4 at a time, and they'd last him maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, so 4 every 2 weeks. I was flying through it, putting it in my coffee, putting it on pancakes, toast, biscuits, everything I could think of. I think I was even barbecuing with it.
Yeah, you were.
It was. I love honey.
But
and
as a result, his allergies were not bad at all this year. In comparison to other years, he didn't need a shot for allergies like he has before.
I normally have gotten steroid shots 2 or 3 times a year just to help with allergies. I haven't had a single one since I started eating. I was eating honey every day.
Local honey.
Yeah, local honey. It's always important to have local honey wherever you live. That'll give you your most health benefits.
Because whatever you're allergic to, it's probable that they're gonna be making honey off of some part of it.
And there's always a little bit of that pollen inside the honey. All right, let's. We're rambling now.
Sorry.
I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
So in the next few days, it's probably over the July 4th weekend, we're going to go through and do full inspections on the 4 hives that we didn't do a full inspection on. Hopefully, we'll start seeing capped or just straight up full wet cells in this super on Blanche. And I'm hoping to see the same thing on Sophia here. That would be wonderful.
I think Sophia's a little bit farther along than Blanche is, even, so we're more likely to see it on Sophia than Blanche.
And we do have the 2 top entrances, I guess, made up on the inner covers. Now on the back side here, we pull our telescopic cover all the way back so that way we can get kind of a flow of air. If they decide they don't like it, they'll end up closing that hole off with propolis and wax. So that's up to them. But as much as Sophia was bearding, I'm thinking they're going to like that airflow so they're not getting so hot anymore. And she's just packed with population. She had a lot of full capped worker brood frames going on in there. So did Blanche. The name's right there and I'm forgetting it. Oh well.
Who is this?
Who are you?
Who am I talking to?
All right, guys. I hope you're doing well whenever you are, wherever you are, morning, afternoon, and night. We'll pray for your family. Keep praying for ours, please. I hope everyone's staying healthy and being safe wherever you are. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, having fun with bees and working on our property. I wish you guys luck, and hello, lady.
See, we get distracted easy.
Yep, ADD moment here.
Instead
Squirrel.
No, instead of squirrels, it's bee. Hi,
Oh,
lady.
yeah, bees. Hey, baby. All right, guys. We'll catch y'all later. Be safe and be kind. You want to add one?
No.
Bye.
See ya.